sure was needed. Carlinzing looked like he was going to be just about out of that play. Ohio now the other end. Stevie kicks it off.
Great job by him. You saw it, a little bit of back and forth play. Unfortunately, Liberty not fully set in the defensive zone, and bit of a snipe like you just talked about from Stevie. As we said, great shot by him. Tucks it home far side. Coming with a ton of speed. You saw also, too, he was looking to pass on the 2-on-1, but he saw no guy was coming for him, so he called his own number. And it is a big one for that youngster right there. Talking about impactful freshman, another freshman coming in big, getting his second goal of the season. Every time they have off-ice workout, that is giving it his all, and then always even in the optional time. As talking about optional time right there, Morton, second game back, gets a puck on net and just beats Carlinzig somehow. Have to take another look at this one. Thought it got redirected, and yep, it did. From one of his own defensemen, unfortunately, but it still counts the same way. Morton ties this one up.
Bouncing puck off Sam Turner's shin. And yeah, he'll take it any way it comes, especially against such a stout defense and a top 15 team in Ohio. Not the prettiest of goals, but one Liberty sure needed.
The transition, right? Yep. They have done a fantastic job with creating some good chances. That's how they were able to score earlier.
Calendine scores for Liberty!
And speaking of transition, doesn't get any better than that. We talked about earlier, winning those 50-50 puck battles against the boards. LU's able to get a big one, and then you find your sharpshooter who's able to just take it to his sweet spot right there, all alone, and beats Carlinzig on a one-on-one chance. And you give 14 in LU that kind of time and space, he's going to make you pay almost every time with now his 10th goal of the season.
Yeah, first time a Flame is left open in the slot. And that's not the guy you want to see with a puck in that area. Calendine drills it home. Both teams just looking for consistency. Continue to keep things going as we're seeing both teams work into their systems a little bit more cleanly here in the second period as the game really starts to pick up pace. Gammer makes one miss. Gammer, a beauty! Oh my!
Get the highlight reel for Brett Gammer, because that was a beauty. Oh my goodness. How's it going? Ketz, unfortunately, the defenseman, Felton's standing still, and then bam, buries it past Carlinzig just like that. You talk about some energy right there. That is what this line does, bringing the energy, and this house is rocking now.
Brett Gammer, are you kidding me? Maybe the goal of the year here for LU. Brett Gammer, a beauty, he knows it. Liberty pulls out 3-1. Laker Aldridge beat by a Flame, and Liberty looks to work out. Sent ahead, Fultz is the only one there. Fultz, back in the cage, reminiscent of game one. Jason Fultz.
What a stretch pass and deep in the zone. Ottenbright, fantastic look by him. Gets it up just in time. Finds a way to get it to Fultz, and like you just said, reminiscent of game one when he broke open the scoring. And LU increases their lead now by 3.
Calendine at the blue line. He'll let one go. Rebound chance! Bar down, bite! Score for Liberty!
Excellent job there. See Calendine, his shot goes off a body in front, and unfortunately Carlinzig, he's out of position. Leads to bite, being able to make a fantastic push into the back of the net. LU now up by 4.
Calendine, like you said, with the rebound, bite, finds it, bar down, just about as perfect as you could ask. The offensive defenseman finds the back of the cage, and for Ohio, certainly a deflating goal there. They're finally able to kill off 5-on-3 for what seems like an eternity, I'm sure. Go on 5-on-4. They're just at the end of that power play, and Liberty waits for the last moment to strike.
This is a big moment now for Ohio. 6 minutes left. They have a chance now to really let it go, and that's already the start. And they still have the man advantage.
Right.
Just like that, Luke Reed, 6 seconds in, to the 5-minute man advantage, and now they are going to go off. That was a big goal that Luke Reese scored so quickly.
Yeah, you couldn't really draw it up better for Ohio there. They draw the 5-minute major unreleasable, and then it just takes 6 seconds to find the first goal of the contest when you have a 3-goal deficit now, 4-goal before the goal scored by Reeve. Net minding, Hunter Verostic is in, so you know they're checking that box, and then the special teams as well. As Verostic finds it with the stick, wraparound chance. Group effort to turn away Ohio on that last effort, and the clear for Liberty will end it as Liberty will take game 1 and 2, the weekend series against the rival Bobcats.
Yeah, first sweep for the Flames since they were able to beat the Bobcats in back-to-back matches in Bird Arena back in the spring of 2022. So this is a big matchup for Liberty. Talked about it, how they're trying to propel themselves in the rankings, and when you come away with a big win versus number 12 and a rival, that is going to help you in the long run.
Yeah, and Liberty moves their win streak up to 5, as this Liberty team seems to be getting hot at just the right time. So for Pat Strong and our entire crew, I'm Connor Young saying so long from Lynchburg, Virginia, where the final score is 5-2 Liberty. All games airing on the ESPN networks are streaming live and archived on the ESPN app. This has been a presentation of ESPN.